Craft here at Get On Moto Fest with RevZilla. It has been a really fun time here. This is day 3. The weather's been a little iffy, so I think that's kept some people away. But I will say, you know, this being the first year, I can't wait until future events because they set it up right. They have all the motor vloggers here. You know, greeting and interacting with people. You get to hang out with, you know, your favorite moto vlogger. And then they have, you know, a bunch of vendors here. So you can go check out new gear, what's going to be new for 2021 and beyond. They've got bike test rides. If you've never ridden, they actually have an MSF course where I don't know there's a full course, but I know they'll teach you how to ride in like 45 minutes. So it's not a full course, but kind of like if you've never been on a bike, they have little Z 125s and I think some ROMs that you can hop on, and they'll teach you how to you know, at least work a motorcycle and ride a bit. So it's really a fantastic, and they've got music in the background that you're hearing. So can't wait to fill you guys in on more.
Hey, how are you doing? How are you enjoying it? Tell us a little bit about what it is.
So I'm doing great. So it's a great day out here at Texas Motor Speedway. So this is RevZilla's first year doing this event. They invited us to come out, and the Moto Vlogger event has just started. And so Laura and I are going to be walking around. We're going to interview some folks here at the event. We're going to be interviewing some of the moto vloggers, and this will be a really cool opportunity. Hopefully you'll recognize some of these folks. Maybe you follow them on YouTube. We know that we're really excited to meet them, so we hope you are too.
Over here with maybe some know who you are. What's your name?
I'm JakeTheGardenSnake. We're here.
I'm gonna hold it too close.
All right, we good?
I busted it out.
All right.
Holding it like this.
Do you think this is good right here?
I think it's good.
All right, we'll have JakeTheGardenSnake. We're here at the first, what year is this, 2021 now?
Yeah.
Good Lord, yeah, friggin' Moto Fest. Yeah.
Yeah, so how long have you been a YouTuber?
Decade?
Decade?
Yeah.
How many followers do you have?
700 something thousand, I don't know.
700,000?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
But I really stopped paying attention to the numbers. Like, it's good. Don't. Just have fun. Have fun, ride bikes. Yeah.
What is the vision behind your YouTube?
It always has kind of been to like either get people into something. Like I originally was like, oh man, I want to get people into supermoto stuff. So I really thought like, you know, I should make videos running my motard around, talking about funny stories by nonchalantly like doing hilarious and stuff and making no mention to it, which was really fun. And I got a lot of people to start riding motards, and we got into that. And then that scene got a little too hooligan, and I got a little older and started having kids. So I was like, you know, I'm a certified mechanic, so kind of retransitioned a lot of the channel and just working on bikes, doing projects, and still get out there and pop a wheelie every once in a while. It's not as much as I used to.
Yeah. The future of the channel is really just doing more film stuff.
Yeah, you know, wrenching and whatnot, trying to really teach somebody, like, why are we putting this part on the bike? What is it going to do? The pros and cons, and here's how we do it.
Yeah, your audience receptive.
Is that what?
Is your audience receptive? Like,
Oh, people love it. Yeah, no, it's great. Yeah. The craziest thing is when you see someone's bike and they have a bunch of the same mods on it, and they're like, I did this, and I'm like, that's the coolest. Yes.
you get recognized all the time.
Yeah, sometimes. Everyone's really cool, I gotta say. Like, especially when I'm out with my family somewhere, people who are not weird. They're super like, hey, what's up, man? I love your stuff. Take care. So, I love it. Yeah, it's always been great. I swear, some people love the old school stuff, like motorcycle in an elevator, and it's a bunch of old school, man. So, there was one where I washed my bike. It was a throwaway video, turn the camera on and wash my bike in a power washing station, acting like an idiot. Everyone brings that up to me. It's the most throwaway whatever video to me, but yeah, that's probably one I get to talk about the most.
I
think I have over 1,000, so it's, yeah, I forget the stuff I've made, you know? I mean, there's been series in whole other countries, some cool stuff we've done along the way, but yeah.
Yeah,
Video, I try to get one a week, man. I gotta speed it up. When you get kids in the house, it's different. It's hard.
You do all the work, or do you have like a production crew?
I do it all. It's all me. That camera. That's the thing. When you're wrenching doing it, things take 4 to 5 times as long. And I have tried to get someone to edit it before. The wrenching videos are so hard for someone to wrench it because you have to have the knowledge. And that's just to be an editor and to know like what I'm doing, what I'm talking about. I can do that. Most people can't do that. I don't know anyone else that I could really get to do that. So it's all. I just do it all.
Any final thoughts? Anything else?
Well, I think this is really cool. It's cool that, like, we've gone through 2020. I'm 4G, 5G vaccinated, streaming data right through my brain. I'm a sleeper cell now, and I'm glad that we're out here again doing stuff. I hope that this just picks up, gets bigger and bigger. I love this kind of stuff. I love meeting everybody and hanging out.
So hey, what's up? We're with WALTERRIFIC.
That wasn't a question.
I know. So, how long have you been doing YouTube channel?
I think 6 years now. It might be 7. I lost track. That's probably just because I'm old.
What's the rundown? What's your YouTube channel about?
My YouTube channel is called WALTERRIFIC. It's just me riding around a motorcycle. I have a GoPro on my helmet. I record any and everything when I ride around. Right now it's on my head, so I don't have to wear a helmet. But I'll talk to people at stoplights while I'm driving or through windows of cars. That's called Moto Monday. But otherwise, just moto vlogging on my YouTube channel.
Yeah, how many followers do you have?
2.4 people.
2.4 people. You're so forced of a person now.
Ask my question again.
Alright, so, what's been your top video? Your most popular video?
I think that's how to break your collarbone. A video of me crashing. I think that's number 1. It's definitely top 3. I'm not sure.
Did you go into that video wanting to break your collarbone, or was it after the fact?
Every day I practice. No, obviously I didn't expect it to happen. There was that one, and there was another one called how to dump your motorcycle. Those are both big ones. So there's a bunch of videos I have called Busted when I get pulled over. Obviously none of those are planned, but I'm not sure what the top video is. It might be the collarbone one.
Yeah, have you kind of evolved over time?
Evolved. You know the PewDiePie meme? It's evolving, just backwards. That's me.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm evolving. I'm changing.
Like your channel, like what you first had on your channel versus now. Are you doing the same kinds of videos? Or?
Basically, yeah. Basically.
So for your audience, what?
I guess.
And you'll continue doing it.
That's the plan. Oh, meeting people, seeing the other moto vloggers and fans. I like having excuses to travel. Selfishly, to do motorcycle stuff, look at the gear and ride the bikes, but mostly to be with other moto vloggers for a few days. It's really fun. I don't know if you guys have done this type of a thing before. I don't know what your experience is, but it's one of my favorite things to do as a moto vlogger is meet with other moto vloggers.
Yeah, it's definitely a community because we're on like the Instagram side, and so we totally have meetup and rides. But the motor vlogging world is a fun one.
Yeah, I'm really happy to be a part of it.
Any other thoughts? Anything else you want to say?
Nothing that doesn't sound stupid.
Alright, cool, thanks.
Alright, thanks.
Thanks for having me.
Hi, what's your name?
My name is Lally.
Do you have a YouTube channel?
I do have a YouTube channel. It's also under Lally.
What's it about?
I motovlog, so I'm a not very famous motovlogger, but I'm trying to take my channel in a like Ryan from Fortnite kind of direction where it's like educational, helping new riders, especially women, and talking about like the struggles and experiences and things that I wish I knew when I was first starting to ride. Sharing those and putting those out there for to make somebody else's life a little bit easier.
What do you ride?
I ride a Yamaha MT-07, and that's my second bike. My first bike was a Ninja 250.
How many subscribers do you have?
I think we're sitting around 50,000 right now. Yeah. YouTube has been like on and off, but I feel like I want to say about 3 years, and I started taking it seriously the last 2 years. Yeah. Well, the recent one that performed really well was hacks for riding more comfortably with your glasses, which was a very like a struggle really specific to me. So I think related to people that also ride with glasses, and my frustration came across in that video. So I think people that found that information and saw where I was coming from were finding it very helpful. So I think relatable content will perform the best on my channel.
Okay, and so are you looking into social media full time? I know you're also a scientist.
Yeah, so I'm doing my PhD right now full time, so I don't have time to do YouTube full time. So it's about like a 70-30 split of work. PhD 70%, YouTube 30%, and I told my subscribers before on YouTube that what they can expect from me is inconsistency. The only constant on my channel is inconsistency. My PhD is in biomedical sciences, so I basically do a lot of like cancer and genetics research. Yeah, it keeps me busy. It's not motorcycle related at all. But the motorcycle part is the stress relief. It's a very, very good stress relief from grad school. I am so grateful to be here, honestly, and to meet you guys, and to meet all the moto bloggers that are at this event around us right now. I feel blessed. I love it. I think most Doodle and Walter, because Doodle I've collabed with before on our channels, and Walter I've been watching since before I think I started riding. So I definitely want to meet those two.
You've been doing this for about 3 years. Are you producing the same content you were at the beginning, or is it evolved?
No. Yeah. So in the beginning, I think I'm still struggling to find my voice, but I'm getting closer. I feel it. But at the beginning, I definitely had no idea what I was doing, and I just kind of started doing the same thing that I saw other moto bloggers doing, which was like crazy stunts, and you gotta like go fast to like make it. I was like, I can't do this on a Ninja 250. Like, I've got to find like my own voice. This is not the riding style that I want to do and I'm comfortable with. And now that I've kind of leaned into like my nerdy side a little bit more, I think I'm way more comfortable with it, but it's more enjoyable to make content now.
That's really cool. It's like you're you.
Yeah. Yes. I know it sounds cliche, but like being yourself is essentially what it came down to. Yeah. No. There's other channels for that. You can gladly go to those other channels and watch whatever kind of content you want.
That's awesome. So, any parting thoughts? Anything else you want to leave our audience with?
Wear your gear. Honestly, at least your helmet and your jacket. I'm not a like at super like I'll push it on you, but like the jacket and the helmet, super easy, save your life, so you can ride forever.
Cool. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me and for interviewing me.
I think it's working.
All right.
So, tell us your name. Who are you?
I'm Brent. My channel is Motonosity, so usually people just call me Motonosity or Moto. Yeah.
How many subscribers do you have?
Somewhere north of 600,000. Yeah.
How long have you been doing this?
I got my first bike and started my channel in January of 2012, and so I guess that's 9 years now.
Got it.
Yeah.
Has your channel evolved? Like, are you doing the same things you did the first year?
In some ways, yes, but in most ways, no. I started my channel, like I said, when I first bought my first bike, and I just wanted to document kind of learning as a new rider, because most of the videos that I found for people riding were people that had been riding for years. So I created the channel when I bought my first bike, and a lot of my videos at the start were just like doing tutorials after I learned how to do things, kind of trying to teach beginners from a beginner's point of view. I did a lot of just like general topics type stuff, whether it be about like random unrelated stuff to motorcycles or motorcycle topics. And then probably in like after about a year and a half of the channel, I started riding with some of the people around Austin, where I live, and started making videos with friends and riding with them. So now I do a lot more builds on my bikes. So I did
you know, some modifications on bikes in the early stages of my channel, but around 2015 I did a really thorough like episodic build series converting a dirt bike to a supermoto, and that was a major growth point for my channel, and from that point I've done a lot of build series for the bikes that I buy.
Have you attended events like this before?
I haven't attended any like large-scale motorcycle event, like the ones that you would think of, like, you know, Sturgis or something like that. But I have attended a lot of the other motovlogger meetups that people have held or that I've held in Austin. There's obviously, you know, main ones that have been held in Atlanta or out in California, so I've attended those, but nothing at this scale, no.
What do you think?
I think it's awesome. It's really cool to have, you know, so much more to do. A lot of, you know, what I'm used to with the meetups that we hold as just like creators is going to hang out and like doing a ride if it's possible. But here, I mean, you have a lot more. You can, you know, meet the people that you watch, but you can also, I mean, they got, you know, demo bikes, they got vendors. It was a bummer that the flat track race was canceled last night, but a lot more to do than you know, just showing up for, you know, a few hour event. So.
Yeah. Is there anyone you were looking forward to meeting or meeting up with?
Yeah. So there's a couple people that are big motorcycle people on TikTok, and you know, my whole world is YouTube. So I was really excited to meet them. But you know, I've been around for 9 years, so a lot of the people are like good friends now that are making content. So it's nice to see them again, because I mean, obviously in the past year and a half we haven't really gotten to see them. There hasn't been any motovlogger meetups in the past year and a half. So yeah, just fun getting to see them and meeting some of the people that are kind of outside of my realm of motorcycle stuff.
Yeah, that's what I found is really interesting, is that like a lot of the motovloggers here, they've been in the game for a number of years.
Yeah.
Are there a lot of newcomers, or is it more like the TikTok?
So I think that in the past year, there's been a lot of growth with people on TikTok, because it's you know, if you started early on that, it's a really good platform for growing an audience. But no, I think there's still a lot of people that are coming up on YouTube as well. I think that a lot of the people who are coming up on YouTube now are also doing TikTok. So like a couple of them, I met up with a guy named It's Me Eric B. He got big on TikTok, but he's also started a YouTube channel. There's a guy that goes by Killicam that got huge on TikTok, but he's also got a huge YouTube channel now too. So it's definitely still possible to grow an audience in the motorcycle space, and I think that having another platform that is maybe not as big as YouTube, as like a revenue generating business, but as like just a content platform, having something that's that big that people can use and, you know, try their creativity at is nice to see.
Yeah. So what videos do best on your channel?
Definitely the build channels on more expensive bikes. They're the build series videos. So I have a 2020 R1 and I have a 2020 S1000, and people love them. They're awesome bikes to see, and the parts and stuff that are made for them are really cool. So yeah.
All right, any final thoughts?
Subscribe, like the video.
Alright, so we're here. What's your name?
My name is Jess, and I have a YouTube channel called HerTwoWheels.
How many subscribers do you have?
I think I just hit 113,000 subscribers, so I'm having so much fun. I posted my first video in October of 2019, so about a year and a half.
Wow, that's impressive.
Thank you. It's been fun. Very fun.
Tell us about your channel. What's it about?
So my channel is more entertainment than anything. I just ride around on my motorcycle. I record myself going to coffee shops, going moto camping, riding to New York for fun events, and anything in between. Demo rides, test rides, mostly just having a good time. My favorite video is my most popular one, which is my moto camping video. So I randomly I think this is the coolest thing. Obviously, we have all of these subscribers behind us that are here to hang out and meet up with us. And I've met a couple women and they've told me about their story. Like, I've cried in the couple days that I've been here, just feeling like hearing people's stories of inspiration. And it has been so amazing. I love this. It makes it real. It makes it real to see the faces on the other end of the camera and know that I'm actually talking to people when I record videos. So it's been amazing. I do not. I still have a full-time job. I would love to do YouTube full-time. We're kind of working there now, like working in that direction. But just kind of get my ducks in a row first before I can really commit to full-time fun motorcycle stuff. So where are you taking this? Where am I? I'm sorry. I think I just still want people to know that riding is fun and it's anything that you make it. So if you are nervous, you're afraid of it, that's fine. Like, it's a growing experience, it's a learning experience, and it's literally a skill. So the more you practice, the better you get. And just have fun with it, because that's all we do it for. Like, nobody forces us to ride motorcycles, you know? So we do it for fun, and I just want to be able to show people that you can be a girl next door, and you can be in your 30s, your 50s, your 60s, you can learn to ride a motorcycle whenever you want, and it has been a life-changing experience, so.
Yeah, it does really feel like it's such a community, like
Yes.
coming together,
Yes.
and I'm sure you knew a lot of these folks before coming here.
And everyone rides everything. Their riding styles are different, and it doesn't matter. Like, we're all, we're the same. So it's super fun. I don't know. I want to thank everyone who came out here to see us today, because it would be incredibly awkward if nobody showed up. So I've been having the time of my life. I've been meeting people, and I hope they do this again next year, because this has been wonderful.
Right now I have about 50,000. So my first video I posted June 2016. I started out filming because my first video was me talking about getting my very first bike. When I got my first bike, so it really was kind of just documenting my journey learning to ride as soon as I was doing that. So yeah, so it was kind of just coming along with me as I learned about motorcycles. So I started YouTube because I didn't know anyone who rode, and I wanted to talk about it so badly. I was just so excited about motorcycles and everything about it, and I wanted to talk about it so badly, but I didn't know who to talk to. So I just started a channel and shared everything, and at first it was especially helpful because everything was new, and some things I didn't know what I didn't know, but my comment sections helped a lot. I would get a lot of tips there, which was really helpful, and would even meet people through YouTube. Yeah. Just view-wise, best performing video, off the top of my head, I think is my video about commuting. So I hadn't commuted for the first 4 years of riding. I was scared. So I decided I would just make myself do it. And I told myself I had to do it for at least 21 days before I decided whether I would keep doing it or not. And I figured 21 days would be enough time to get used to it, work out any kinks, get over any fears, and then I would know for sure, do I want to do it, or am I just not doing it because I'm scared, or whatever. So I made myself do it for 21 days. I documented what I learned, what I did, any little things I did to commute better, or get to work and not look like I had been on a ride. Just come to work in a professional office and stay that way. Really stuff I didn't think was that interesting, but that's probably my best performance video. Videos that I think resonate with my audience most seems to be videos where I talk really about something more personal and what I'm going through as far as my journey learning to ride, and that I would probably say why I started riding video. And again, that was something I didn't think was that interesting. I just talked about why I started riding it.
Getting into it kind of full time.
So I'm surprised it's been a lot more back end work too. Yeah, like organizational stuff.
Does that
Yeah.
make it any less fun, or do you still have the same enthusiasm for riding? Because sometimes there's that saying that like once you make motorcycling full time,
Yeah.
like those people tend not to ride as much as those people who are doing it as a hobby.
Right. Yeah, I thought that too, and there have definitely been days where the weather is beautiful, and I'm not on a bike because I've had to like respond to emails, or I had to organize the content lining up, or I had to schedule stuff. So I'm definitely riding less than I would like to, but still riding a lot, like for sure. Riding more than I was when I had my office job, that's for sure. So that's been nice.
Get On Fest.
Yeah.
So how's your experience been here? Have you enjoyed it? Were you looking forward to meeting all of these folks?
Oh yeah, it's been very surreal. Everything, the motorcycle community. I mean, anytime I go to an event, I'll use like a motorcycling type thing. I'll usually meet somebody that has watched my channel, and but if I go to Publix, that usually doesn't happen. But like here at the fest, it's all motorcycling, and it's like vlogger shout out. So it's like I'm like meeting so many people that I'm like, oh, that's my video. So that's been so bizarre. But yeah, I mean, it's basically catered to anyone who loves motorcycles, so it's been so much fun in the past like 48 hours. And I'm also definitely an introvert, so I'm like, I didn't realize how tired I was at the end of the day. I'm like, about to pass out. I'm like, oh, I probably should have like taken a little nap or something. It's a lot going on. It's a lot of situations. Anything else I want to share? Yeah, it's just so strange. Like, I really didn't think my videos would matter that much. Just because I thought, oh, I need to be doing like something really cool, like racing, like you guys, or like traveling the world. I'm just talking about like riding the work, or like my hair and helmet. So that's been really fascinating, really weird too. And I realized too, like, I mean, I don't think I'm special. I don't think I'm particularly cool. I don't think I've done anything special to deserve it. I think it's just, like, I know none of these companies would be reaching out if I didn't have people watching. So it really is about the audience. Like, just the fact that people watch my videos and comment and like that is why I matter to companies at all, and why I can do this now full time, because enough of you watched that yeah, so thank you so much to those of you who even watched this far right now in this video. So thank you.
So hey, we're here.
HunterHonda, yeah, I'm from Austin, Texas. We're currently here in Dallas. I've been a YouTuber for 7 years now, since 2014. Talk to myself for a living. I'm extremely sweaty right now, and this is my life, so yeah.
How many subscribers do you have?
500 something thousand. I don't keep up anymore.
Yeah, that's quite impressive. So what's your channel about? Tell us.
So I mainly do comedy on my channel. I try to make the viewer laugh. Even if it's a serious video, there's gonna be a moment where you're gonna laugh for sure. I try not to take myself too seriously, because I'm not.
What's been your best performing video?
Oh man, 5 or 7 videos had tens of millions of views, and I deleted them.
Really?
Because I didn't like them. Yeah, it just, I don't know. I didn't like them, so I just deleted them. Now I look back on that and I wish I just unlisted them instead of deleted them. My current most viewed video is probably riding a S1000RR, I think, but I don't know. I can't remember.
So what's your channel all about? What's the vision behind it?
I don't know. I started it just uploading videos for myself to make myself laugh and be able to watch my rides whenever I grew up. And one day I looked at one of the videos and it had over 1 million views. It went from like 10 views to 1 million in like a week. And I couldn't believe it. And then from then it just became a job, you know, a job that I loved. I've been riding the roller coaster ever since, so it's been good. It's been good.
Yeah, that's really cool. So you've been doing it for a number of years. Has the content you've put out changed?
For sure. It used to be just low quality, filming whatever I can and riding around and just being funny and filming my interactions. Now it's become a you know, I go to school for it now, RTF, radio, television, film, and I just love creating things that make you feel an emotion. So usually on the YouTube channel, it's comedy, but other work besides YouTube that the viewers don't ever see that I do with other people are more serious stuff, and I truly have a passion for it. So this is awesome. I've got it made.
So where do you see your channel going in the future?
I don't know. Who knows? Hopefully somewhere awesome, outer space or something. We'll see. I'll fly.
Yeah, you'll fly. That sounds like fun. So what bikes do you have?
So I got a CBR 1000 double R. I've got a Honda Monkey, which is my favorite bike. Got a Husqvarna TE 449 that currently doesn't run, sadly. I've had a Triumph Speedmaster Cruiser. I've had all types of bikes, and I started riding on a CBR 600, which was vicious, but you just got to respect the bike. That's all it takes.
So you were at the Moto Fest. You've been at the Moto Fest.
I was.
What do you think of it? Did you have a lot of fun?
So I got there late both days, and I went there mainly because I wanted to see the flat track races, which they canceled due to the rain. And then today I got there late after the Motovlogger meetup. So I'm not very good at this job, apparently. That's what I've learned, but I loved it, man. Just meeting all types of new people and talking to video cameras and taking photo shoots, and we just had a blast, man. And I live 3 hours down the road, so I didn't have to travel far to have all this fun, so I'm digging it.
Cool. So who were you excited about meeting?
Shade tree surgeon. I just learned, I was calling her Laylee. Her name's Lally? Lolly. I've been calling her the wrong name this whole time, but she is absolutely incredible, and we just had a great time. We just did a photo shoot with her, did a little Instagram reel, so I met people I didn't realize I was going to meet this weekend, and man, it was just an honor. It's an honor to meet Shade Tree. What a great dude. He's so much fun, man. He's so much fun. He gave me a big bear hug. We got a good photo out of it, and he crushed my finger, so that's great.
Cool. Anything else you want to share with us?
No, whatever it is, wherever you are, day or night, hopefully I'll have a great day/night, and thank you all for watching, and this has been a great weekend. Hope you all are having a great weekend too. Let's go ride.
Cool. Thank you.
Yes.